What's up, guys? This is the Gospel According to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. And remember, you guys, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe. And when you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get all of those notices for when I drop these videos. Also, I remind you guys that there is a super thanks feature on this video. That means if you appreciate the things that I do, you can hit that and you can contribute to the channel. It lights up your comment. I see the comment. I zero in on the comment. I respond to the comment. That's the way it works. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, guys, so let's get into the topic of the video, guys. We're going to talk about KENOBI episode 4. Yes, we are 4 episodes into this. There's only 2 more. So let's get into what has transpired in this episode. Now, guys, as you might recall previously, KENOBI was left badly ass-whooped by Darth Vader when he drug him through the fire. Like Shaka 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 Khan, through the fire, to the limit, to the wall. So anyway, he was drugged through the fire, okay? And he's all burnt up and everything. So, of course, we have the obligatory back the tank time. So, Star Wars Harriet Tubman, Tala, I think her name is, throws his ass into the back the tank. Obi-Wan is in there. Now he wakes up. Leia! Where's Leia? Star Wars Harriet Tubman has no idea because she abandoned Leia in the tunnels. I don't even know, like maybe, I don't know, maybe I was like in and out of consciousness. I don't even know how they figured out where Leia was in the first place. Okay, but what's her name? Tala is like, well, you know, I think that, you know, she's probably on the base, the Imperial base, all right, base, and she's up there, right? So they have to come up with a plan on how to rescue Leia. Leia is gone. Luke is gone. Obi-Wan, what are you doing, bruh? What are you doing, bruh? You had just one job. It's all fucked up now. So anyway, they go to Ice Chip. They go to Ice Chip. This would be the son of Ice Cube. Why do I call him Ice Chip? Because he's a chip off the old cube. Aha! And also, he looks just like Ice Cube. I mean, he does. You know what I'm saying? So, it's cool to see. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, he's all like gangster and whatnot with it. You know. So, Ice Chip is like, I ain't helping nothing. Listen. I used to be married to a Jedi. She got taken out. I'm done with all of this, right? I can't help you. Obi-Wan is like, you have to help us. There's a girl. Her life is at stake. We need you. You wouldn't just turn your... What kind of man would turn his back on... And he completely forgets. 2 episodes ago, he turned his back on Nadi, or whatever his name is. The other Jedi who came looking for him. Obi-Wan, help me. Fuck, I don't give a damn about you. You're on your own, bruh. And of course, the Jedi got killed. Obi-Wan turned his back on that Jedi. Now all of a sudden he's like, you can't turn your back on me. I need you. But Ice Chip is like, I guess he's a better man than KENOBI, because Ice Chip is like, all right, I'll help you. So they come up with this plan to get into the base where they know that Leia is, right? Meanwhile, Leia is being menaced by Riva, who I love so much. I just love Moses Ingram. I'm thinking about getting a tattoo. And you know what I love the most about Riva? Is that she looks like me, Kathleen Kennedy. Thank you so much. So anyway, Riva, who is a role model to little girls everywhere, is terrorizing a little girl. All right. So she's trying to like force violate her, right? And Leia, I guess she's throwing up some type of force shield. All right, because Leia is looking at her, and Riva's all like, "You will tell me what you need to know." Leia's just looking her all in the eye, like, "So are we playing stare down now?" And I'm just wondering, right? Wouldn't this be, according to Disney, where the Force would awaken in Leia? You know what I'm saying? Like, it worked for Rey. You know what I'm saying? Now she should be able to, like, force her way out, in and out of everything, right? But anyway, so she's giving Riva a hard time. Riva can't do anything. Riva starts telling Leia, you know, I used to be like you. I used to feel alone like you. I used to feel abandoned like you. Okay, we get it. Okay, she was one of the younglings. It's gotta be. You know what I'm saying? She's like trying to relate to her. You know, she's like, it's so on the nose. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, what's her name? Tala, Star Wars Harriet Tubman, has got into the base because after all, she is an Imperial officer. So she's walking through the floor and everything like that. She's hoping that her security codes work and all. And of course, she gets stopped. Where do you think you're going? Would you like to explain to the Grand Inquisitor why you are detaining me? Okay, go on. So she goes through, right? She sits down at a control panel. Dude is sitting right next to her, another Imperial officer or something, right? He's sitting there. She's sitting here. She's like, Obi-Wan, I'm going to override the security code so you can get in. Can you hear me, Obi-Wan? I don't know if Obi-Wan can hear you, but that dude can hear you. It's not like they were in cubicles or anything like that. I didn't see any earpieces or anything that would cancel out the noise. No, she's right there. Not to mention, she's doing all of this and that, to drop the shields or open up the entry and everything. You would think she's doing this on a central computer, right? You would think that somebody else might see this in their display, but no. Okay, I'm not gonna push that point. Okay, so meanwhile, Obi-Wan is underneath the base. He's swimming through the mud in the muck, right? And he's trying to get in because obviously there's no security in place underneath. Who would have thought? All you got to do is get in the water and go through the bowels, go through the sewage. There's nothing there. So he's in there. She opens it up. He comes in. He takes out a stormtrooper and everything. So now he's on his way to go find Leia. Okay, so meanwhile, like I said, Reva and Leia are still having their little battle of the wills or something like that. Reva's like, okay, we'll do it the hard way. You don't want to cooperate. My question is, why is she even pumping this little girl for classified information? I didn't know that's the reason why they kidnapped her. I thought they kidnapped her because she was going to be useful as a pawn. I didn't know that they thought that she was carrying some useful, classified information. Why would you think a 10-year-old would know this? Okay, she is very important. She's important to Bail Organa. She's important to her government and stuff. But why would you think she actually is privy to this information? But she's trying to get information out of Leia. And when she figures out that you're not going to do that, she's like, okay, we're going to do it the hard way. Bring out the torture droids. I'm going to give you something to cry about. She turned black real fast. She turned like a black mama. You want to cry? I'll give you something to cry about. So now Leia is on her way to get tortured. We have torture going on on Kenobi, child torture. What is up with this? Okay, Lucasfilm, damn. All right, so now she's walking around, and for some reason there's no Imperial march. This is all like Imperial, right? You got all these stormtroopers around and all that stuff. How come it seems like they go out of their way to not give us dan 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 dan? They're just not going to do it, right? So anyway, Obi-Wan gets in there and he's looking around and he sees there's a Jedi tomb or something. They have a bunch of Jedi in suspended animation. Are they dead? He says it's a tomb, but why would they spend all of these resources to preserve Jedi there? You see all of these tubes or tombs and stuff like that where you see Jedi are just and they look like they're frozen as they were being killed. I don't know, the looks on their faces and stuff, so they got him in there and he's like, it's a tomb. I don't understand why that is. Is it possible that they're still alive? Ooh, I don't know. I don't like the sound of that. I don't think that should be happening. I don't know. But anyway, he's like, yes. So the stormtroopers roll up on Obi-Wan, right? And it's at this moment, right, that Obi-Wan actually clicks into old Obi-Wan. He ignites his lightsaber, and Ewan McGregor has still got the moves. I got to give it to him. That was actually cool to see him spinning around, doing all this stuff that he didn't do with Darth Vader. Mere scenes earlier, you saw him struggling to move a Lego, right? He was still rusty with the Force and everything like that. There was a Lego or something that looked like a Lego that was on the floor, and he's still impotent, right? He's all flaccid. He can't do it. And you can't get it up. But now he's got his mojo going. He's all spinning around. He stops. I thought he was going to do the, come on. But, so he's going off, right? So anyway, it gets to the point where Leia is about to actually be stuck by the torture droid, right? Because Reva's not playing around. Reva's like, okay, I'm going to get it out of you, this information that you're supposed to have one way or another. So before that can happen, Obi-Wan is like, hey, Tala, I need a distraction, right? So Tala calls Reva to tell Reva, she calls Reva away to tell Reva, look, I think we've located Obi-Wan Kenobi, blah, 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 blah. So Reva's like, oh, very impressive, unless you're a traitor. I don't know what tipped her off to that, but, they start having this back and forth and everything, and Obi-Wan is able to actually get Leia, right? So now Obi-Wan and Leia are on the run, and, Reva and what's her name? I think she's about to, what exactly happens at that point, guys? I have some notes here. But anyway, so yeah, Obi-Wan still got it and everything, blah, 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 blah. All right, so anyway, it gets to the point where Obi-Wan, what's her name, Tala, and Leia are together, right? And they're trying to get out of there, right? Because I guess Reva and Tala got separated, right? So Obi-Wan hooks up with Tala and Leia, and they're running for it. Before they can get to their ship to get out of there, here comes Reva. Hey! You know, what's going on here, everybody? And she's like telling Tala, you know, you threw it all away. You know, your Imperial career and everything like that. For what? For this? Now you're all gonna die, right? So, before, of course, this can happen, here come the cavalry. Here comes some ships, and it's Luke! No, it's not Luke. It's Ice Chips people, right? So Ice Chips people start firing on the Imperials. They start firing on the stormtroopers and stuff like that. They're going to get them out of there, okay? So they get them out of there. Obi-Wan, Leia, and Tala get on the the fighter to rescue them. Now they're leaving, and there's some dude named Wade who continues to fire, right? He's like, I got it, don't worry about it. Wade, you gotta leave. Wade, let's go, it's over. So Wade starts to leave, right? They shoot Wade down. Wade gets shot down. Wade crashes into the water. And you know what this means, right? It means that Wade is in the water. Wade is in the water, children. Wade's in the water. Nobody knows who he is, but he's dead and he's in the water. All right, so anyway, so they get away, right? Darth Vader comes through, right? Because now Obi-Wan is gone, right? Darth Vader comes through like freaking, like he's out of control. Like he just comes in like, ah! Right? And he grabs up Reva and he's like, time's up, bitch. You're gonna die. I told you what happens when you fail me, right? Reva's like, for some reason, Darth Vader's like, what are you trying to say? And he takes away the chokehold. When does Darth Vader ever do that? You know, it should never happen. Reva should have been choked out. That should have been it. He should have choked that chick out like Ezra Miller. But no, he wants to hear what she has to say. So he lets her go. It should have been, apology accepted, Reva. But no, he decides to hear what she's got to say. Reva is like, I put a tracking device on them. So wherever they go, we know where they're going to be going. Darth Vader is like, I guess I underestimated you, Reva. You're not the moron that I thought you were, basically. You know, so he lets her go for some reason. Like I said, I don't even understand. Like the Darth Vader I know, one and done. That would have been it. But, you know, woman, strong black woman. So, you know, Moses Ingram. And we all love her, by the way. We love Reva. We love Moses Ingram. We sure do. I'm glad that she survived this episode. I really am. So anyway, turns out that the little toy that Leia keeps with her all the time, the little droid toy, she put a tracking device on that toy. So I'm sure that toy will find its way into Walmart pretty soon. But anyway, so that's the way they're going to be able to track mini Leia. Okay, so basically that's pretty much the end of the episode, guys. I think this was probably the shortest episode that we got. And I will say, once again, there were some good things. I know that there are some things in here that people are going to like. Seeing Obi-Wan, for example, back in action with the lightsaber, swinging it around and all that stuff. That was good to see. You know what I mean? For my taste, it was crap. You know, it continues to be. Like, the writing is just terrible. It's just awful. And, you know, I'm just sorry, guys. I think that he deserves better. I think that Ewan McGregor deserves better. I think that, Hayden Christensen deserves better. The little girl who's playing Leia is doing a great job, but she's just playing mini Leia. That's what it is, you know. And of course, Moses Ingram deserves better as well. I mean, everybody, you know. But it is what it is, guys. So we got 2 more episodes left, and I think it's safe to say that this was a bait and switch of sorts, because we're 4 episodes in. There is nothing of Luke. There's nothing of his mission with Luke. This turned out to be Leia. Now, why is it a bait and switch? Because in the trailers, they didn't show that. They showed us Luke. They took great pains to show us Luke. But they switched it. It's about Leia. And I should say this too. At some point in this episode, when they're getting away, Leia and Obi-Wan are caressing each other's hands, looking into each other's eyes. You know, they're holding hands, and they're like doing that thing where, you know, they're just with Obi-Wan's thumb, he's caressing her little hand and all that stuff. They're looking in each other's eyes. They're creating a bond that's going to be there forever. You know what I mean? So Leia now officially has love for Obi-Wan. She has a respect for Obi-Wan. So in episode 4, she would be the one that was screaming when Obi-Wan got killed, more so than Luke. You know, but that's what we have here, guys. So if you saw the episode, get in the comment section and let me know how you felt about the episode. If you haven't seen the episode, you can still tell me how you felt about the episode, because who cares? And as always, guys, you can like, you can share, you can subscribe. Thank you for listening. I will catch you on the next one. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.